Why not just give me one kiss? One kiss, and if you can do that and totally ignore me, then we're not meant to be.
Lola!
Yes, Brody. Hey guys, and welcome back to the next part of Troublemaker on episode. Brody's gone away to Confronting's academy. Amy took me to go see him, and I couldn't believe it. He said he left to give me a better chance of setting things right. But how can my life be right without him by my side? Amy and I waited until everyone went to bed. Then we crept into the main hall of Brody's dorm. Holy smokes, this is like the fanciest place I've ever been in my life. I don't know, I think it's creepy. What could be creepy about a pseudo-military school for troubled rich kids? Well, first, there's the money they use to buy their way out of things. Probably the hazing traditions. And don't forget about the, okay, I get it, it's creepy. Let's just find Brody and sneak out with him. Okay, and then what? What do you mean? If we get out of here with Brody, how long does that last? Obviously, he can't stay with you. No. And his parents will know he's not here. I'm trying to look at this from all angles, but I don't know what works out for you in the end. And his parents will know he's not here. I'm trying to look at this from all angles, but I don't know how this works out for you in the end. It will. I know it will. I believe you want that more than anything, but I'm just trying to be realistic. Don't worry. We'll figure it out. How though? I don't know. I just... No, you know? Okay, let's be quick then. Which way are we going? Ooh, head to the right or head to the left? Now I know everybody always chooses head to the right, so this time we're gonna choose the left. Sounds good. After you. Super scared, but I've got to keep moving forwards. Okay, let's go. Okay, this room is creepy. It's all creepy. Where are we? It looks like some kind of fancy office for a fancy businessman. Right, or like some creepy guy who wants to kidnap us or something. You're letting your imagination run wild. Sure, but only like a little bit. No Brody here. We'd better keep looking. Suddenly, we heard the doorknob turn. We have to get out of here. There's only one way in. Then, in that closet. Amy and I peered through the closet at this super intense dude. He had some sort of recording device.
Log report 2217 Alpha. Cadet Brody Kaysen. Cadet Kaysen continues to be an enigma. His family's financial contribution for acceptance, though staggering, veils the cadets' true motives for attending. All of my cadets are wealthy and troubled, but the excesses of their civilian lives is usually to blame. Kaysen, however, seems to be manipulating the situation for his own gain. Only, I cannot yet see what his goal is. All attempts to break his spirit and have him fall in line have been failures, as if he is choosing when and how he strikes. The two cadets chosen to administer his medicine were supposedly beaten the moment I left them alone. Kaysen was taking blows in front of me, and subsequently defeated his assailants the moment he decided he was, finished with them. I've never seen anything like this before. The only thing that is abundantly clear is that Kaysen is playing a game of chess with me. We'll see how long he can keep it up.
He finished his report and turned off the recorder.
Now to check on the status of the cadets, Bronson and Huddleston.
That guy is super creepy, and he's after Brody. What does this mean? Why would Brody want to go to school where this guy clearly wants his head on a pike? I don't know, but I do know we should find Brody fast. I can't stand this place. Me either. We kept looking for Brody, but I couldn't find him anywhere. It sounds like that creepy sergeant had some guys rough up Brody. Too bad Brody roughed them up first. Once we had checked just about every room in the place, we made our way downstairs. Okay, we're officially in the creepiest place on earth. I know, but we need to find Brody.
I told you, I'm going to stay here until she realizes that I love Yammy more than anything, and I honestly don't give a poop what you think. Sure, tell her whatever you need to, as long as it helps her understand everything. Thank you.
Aww, we're back together, guys.
Love cake, you found me.
Oh my gosh, honey, are you okay?
Nothing I can't handle.
What happened after I left?
The stupid butt sergeant and his cronies came by to pay me a visit.
I heard that creepy sergeant talking about you. He's trying to break you down.
I'm well aware, and it's never gonna happen, no matter how many guys he sends.
But why? Why wouldn't you just end it right away?
I had to put on a good show.
Please, Brody, I don't understand.
I can't be a total troublemaker here, but I also can't let those guys think they can push me around. So once they've done their job in front of the sergeant, I let them know who's really in charge.
You don't have to do that, and you don't need to be here. Come home with me.
I can't.
Why not?
Because it's not enough to give you some space for your folks to calm down. I also need to show them I'm serious.
Can't you do that by joining a group or something at our school?
Confronting is a tough place, But if you can survive, the people they turn out are world-class leaders.
So, you're going to punish yourself on purpose? Don't do that.
How else am I going to show your mom who I really am? Please, Yammy, let me do this. For us. For you. For me.
I want you to come home. But if this is something you have to do, then you have to do it.
I knew you'd understand, and it won't be forever.
No, it'll just feel like it.
I'm serious. I'm Brody Kaysen. I get what I want, and I want you.
I want you too. I just don't know how I'm gonna bear this alone.
You won't be alone. I'll be there.
OMG, if you say in your heart, I swear I will beat the living.
On weekends. I'll be there on weekends. You're cute.
You're not so bad yourself. What do we do?
Go home, go to bed, get up and work hard.
Are you saying we're just gonna be a couple lame people who just do what they're told?
No, we're lovers who are secretly planning their next passionate, ardent affair.
I could get used to that.
Me too. Now go. Either someone is going to find you, or Amy is going to kill you for staying out so late.
Okay, but first, I wanted to give you this.
Is this?
I reached into my pocket and pulled out
my journal.
The very same. I'm sorry I kept it so long. Take a look. It's all there.
Wait, what's this? Dear Dumbuck, we're sitting in another one of Mr. Jacobson's boring lectures when we finally noticed each other.
Do you like it? What you were writing before, the stuff about the Black Dagger, that was just part of your story.
And this stuff?
I decided to add the first chapters of our story.
This is amazing. You're amazing.
Thank you. And for the record, I think we're amazing. It's got everything that happened to us. And there's space for what happens next.
I love you, Yammy. I can't wait to read it.
I love you too. Now get over here, Kaysen. Oh, sweet. Amy and I used our mad sneaking skills to get out of there and head back home. After talking with Brody, it was clear. He was right. If we're gonna have a chance at happiness, the worst thing to do would be act out, to be troublemakers. Instead, we're going to focus on school and work hard. We're going to show them we can handle the responsibility of our love. Amy dropped me off at home and I snuggled into my bed, feeling lonely, but also better. Certain that Brody and I had a future together. Okay, Mom, I'm heading off to... Oh my gosh! Miss Kaysen, what are you doing here?
Marie was telling me about her son.
I spoke with Brody last night and there were some things that need to be said.
Honey, I know there was something off about Brody, but I never knew how far that went.
Hey, you can't just... Please, dear, let your mother speak.
Marie told me about the Black Dagger and what they did to Brody.
Mum, you can't just assume that because he went through something like that, he's bad. I also told your mother about how you saved my bull-headed son in Paris. Without you, who knows where he'd be? You told her that? I couldn't very well let your mother walk around believing that you just ran away to Paris for fun, could I?
You're a hero, honey.
Plain and simple. Does this mean that Brody can come back?
My son is not that simple, love.
Do you know what an act of contrition is? Of course, but why don't you explain it, in case my mum doesn't know? It's when you do something to show how sorry you are for something. When you make things right. But Brody didn't do anything wrong.
Honey, he's in charge of his own actions, despite what someone may have done to him.
Brody feels this is what he needs to do to show everyone how sorry he is. And knowing Brody, once he puts his mind onto something, he does it. Oh, I thought, it's okay. He put his mind to getting you, and look where you are now.
Miserable without him?
No, better for having grown up a bit more and teaching my son to be better every day. I'll leave you two alone. She told you everything? She did. Are you mad?
Yes, but not in the same way I was mad when Ellis told me everything.
What do you mean?
I'm mad, but I'm mad at myself for not paying attention. You've been through so much, and I want to be there for you as best as I can.
You're there for me.
Not like you need me to be, not in a way that helps. And realizing that is shocking and terrifying.
It's not that bad.
You could have been killed in Paris. And I didn't realize you left the city, much less the country.
I know, and I didn't mean to do that. It's just, let me finish. I want you to know that you don't have to go through these things alone. I am here, and I'm always on your side. Always. I love you, baby. I love you too. Does this mean I'm not grounded anymore?
Oh, you're still crazy grounded. And if you want to get started on this new open relationship, you can tell me about your trip to Brody's school last night.
I was going to tell.
Now you are. Get to school. We'll talk tonight.
Bye, Mama. Okay, Yammy. If Brody is going to be tough at his school, I have to do the same at mine. Here goes nothing. Great. Oh, I'm sorry, Yammy. This must be uncomfortable for you with Brody away. You can't kiss your man whenever you want. Good thing you're doing enough for the both of us. You're just jealous.
Leave her alone, Lola.
Don't defend her. She thinks she can do whatever she wants without anyone saying anything. But you can't, okay? Actions have consequences. You're telling me about consequences?
That's enough.
No, it's not. She needs to be put in her place. Okay, we can be strong or let her have it. Okay, we're gonna be strong. You're a disgusting, boyfriend stealing, lying butt. And you're no better than your prison rat father.
Lola!
Don't worry, Tyler. You don't have to defend me. I bet you're only saying that because you want to get your hands on him now that Brody left you. Look, Lola, I get it. I really do. Get what? Are you gonna tell us another one of your lame facts or something? No, it's simple. You don't like yourself. You let yourself be defined by your relationships with guys. Or your boobs. Or your hair. No, I don't. And you lash out at people because deep down, you're trying to fill a void in your heart. You don't know anything. But the problem is, you don't know what you're missing because you don't know yourself. That's not true. It's why you're a butt to me. Why you pushed Ellis into being terrible and why you're always looking for the next guy. What? I want you to know that I don't hate you for that. I will make your life a living hell. You already have. But if you feel the need to continue, I won't stop you. But I also can't get too mad about it. Ugh, come on, Tyler. We're leaving. You can go after her. I don't mind.
Do you think that's true, what you just said?
Mostly. I don't know. The fact is, I've hurt enough people and I don't want to do it anymore. I've hurt you.
Yeah, we've been pretty bad lately, haven't we?
I know it won't be easy, but I do miss you in my life. I miss your friendship.
Same.
Do you think we could ever be friends again?
I don't know, but given some time and Lola calming down, I'm willing to try.
Me too.
I'll see you soon, Yammy.
Who knows? Maybe things will be okay after all. So I went to class and paid attention. I hung out with Amy and Isaac and helped my mum with Carrie. I helped with student council events and volunteered after school. I baked cupcakes and saw movies and slowly but surely wasn't grounded anymore. And of course, I called and Skyped and visited Brody every chance I had. Turns out, after the first incident with those guys attacking him, things calmed down. He was doing well in school and he started playing football again. Oh my gosh, his butt looks so good in those football pants. Totally my favorite part of going to his games. Soon, it felt like Brody wasn't such a bad boy anymore.
Cadet Kaysen, are you smoking on my field? I don't know. Why don't you send your cronies to check? See how well they fare. You're lucky you're my best running back. Otherwise, you'd be benched. Lucky, lucky me.
Okay, so maybe Brody is still a bad boy, but he's a sweet one. It wasn't easy, but soon we found our normal. It wasn't perfect, but to us, just knowing we have each other's love is enough. Time went by so fast, and it was already time for our winter dance. Thank you everyone for making our winter dance our absolute best, which is saying a lot because we have like a gazillion dances every year. Seriously, it's like all you guys want to do is shake it. Anyway, to crown our Ice King and Queen, I would like to bring up to the stage our newly appointed Student Council Vice President, Yammy Indigo. Hi guys. Super great to be here at the dance. I mean, I'm not doing much dancing. My boyfriend goes to a different school, so he can't be here. Brody Kaysen. He used to go here. Dude, get on with it. Right, okay. I mean, I would be dancing if Brody were here. Yammy. Sorry. Okay. Ice King and Queen. The Ice King and Queen of the winter dance are... Oh, dude, awesome. It's Amy and Sebastian. Seriously? It's written right there.
Shall we shake it, milady?
Totally, let's go. Amy and Sebastian took to the dance floor and twirled around like magic. It was great to see, but pretty soon I was reminded of when Brody and I were named the Witch and the Wizard of the Halloween dance. It was too much to handle. I'm trying to be strong, but I miss Brody.
Excuse me, miss? Can I help you?
Brody! What are you doing here?
You know I can't miss a dance.
We've actually never been to a dance together.
And yet, we were named the prom king and queen.
Witch and wizard.
Same.
I'm so glad to see you. How did you get here?
It's funny, but I got some help from a friend of mine.
Mom, you've been talking to Brody? He's been working very hard at Coston Acres, and I figured it was time the two of you got to spend some time together. Seriously?
Of course. You've held up your end of the bargain. Just make the most of the time you have together.
Does this mean you're moving back and going to school with me?
Not yet, but that doesn't mean I can't throw a party for you guys.
A party for us?
That's right, an after party for the entire school. Let's go.
Have fun, honey, and be safe.
I'll pick you up later. Let's go.
We walked outside where Brody had arranged for buses to take all the kids over to his dad's place. Caterers had prepared the best food. DJs were spinning the hottest tracks. Brody moved from person to person, thanking them for coming, being the perfect host. But despite this being the most perfect of parties, something was missing, and I couldn't put my finger on it.
Hey, love cake, this is where you've been hiding. Are you okay?
I'm okay. I've been thinking about us and what my mom said. you know, make the most of the time you have together.
I think that's great advice.
It is, but what happens if you can't come back? Or if you don't want to?
Love cake.
Or what if you're at some Cost and Acres party and you find someone you like better than me?
Not possible. They're all dudes and they're all gross.
Brody,
I mean, if he were a good-looking guy.
I'm being serious.
You can't worry about that stuff.
My future? Our future?
Exactly. You can't worry about it because there's nothing you can do to control it. And every second spent worrying is a second not living at the present.
But
No buts. You know what? I know exactly what you need. Meet me on the back deck in 5 minutes.
where are you going?
To change.
5 minutes? Should I just wait? Ooh, we can follow him. Okay, we'll do that. Let's see what him changing situation is all about. I walked through the mansion, cutting my way past waitstaff and weaving between plate after plate of food. Just ahead I saw Brody, but instead of turning towards his room, he kept going, heading towards his parents' room. I crept up, about to pounce on him, when it turned out someone beat me to the punch.
And I am looking good.
I'll say.
What are you doing here?
Are you kidding me? You know exactly why I'm here.
No.
Stop it.
I mean it. Nothing is going to happen.
Is that so? You think you call all the shots?
I mean it.
Don't you remember last summer on the boat? You weren't calling shots then.
Lola.
Or what about the time in the pool house? I believe I got exactly what I wanted that night.
I can.
Can or won't? Afraid that your little girlfriend is going to find out?
I won't. I refuse.
Why not just give me one kiss? One kiss, and if you can do that and totally ignore me, then we're not meant to be.
Lola.
Yes, Brody.
I love Yammy. And if you ever pull this poop again, I'm telling Tyler.
No!
Why do you care if you pull this poop?
I don't know.
Maybe you should figure that out first and then talk to Tyler about what you find.
Maybe.
And I'm sorry for how I treated you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As Brody left the room, my hat beamed, and I felt so loved.
Dude, Zane, that was killer. Keep it going, everyone. First and foremost, I would like to give a huge shout out to my parents for helping me set up this crazy night. And I want to thank you all, like seriously, all of you for being you. The truth is, we're all different, and that kind of rocks. Because if we were the same, things would probably get boring, and probably nothing would get done because of it. So thank you, nerds, for keeping us informed, and jocks for giving us something to see on Friday nights, and cheerleaders for giving us a better reason to go to football games. Thank you, drama kids, for being loud, and band kids for being quiet, and the bad kids for sharing the blaze with me. Embrace who you are. Own that, because at the end of the day, that's literally all you have. And so, in that spirit, I would like to thank my best friend, my confidant, and my love, Yammy Indigo. Come on out.
Hi everyone.
Just like you guys are your own things, Yammy is one too.
What am I?
You've captured my heart and left a trail of chaos on your way. It's literally never dull when I'm with you.
You too.
So just like each of them is a thing, you, Yammy, and I are a thing, and it's pretty clear what that is.
We're troublemakers.
Duh.
So there we have it, guys. That is the end of today's part. If you did enjoy it, do make sure to leave a like, and I will see you guys in the next one.